Dotnet 10 released and Visual Studio Code with nice quality of life updates. This and more in this episode of Developer News for the calendar weeks 45 and 46. Dotnet 10 is here. We covered all the shiny new features in previous episodes of the Developer News, but my personal highlights are the field keyword in C#14 that allows you to access the backing field of a property, and the null assignment operator that reduces the code we have on the left to code we have on the right. Also, post-quantum encryption is very exciting. On a side note, JetBrains released day 1 support of Dotnet 10 in JetBrains Rider and JetBrains ReSharper. On GitHub, if you have a rule set in your enterprise repository, you can now require a GitHub team as a mandatory reviewer and no longer only certain users. When creating a new project, it is now possible to import all open issues or pull requests or both from a certain repository directly into the project, which simplifies the creation process. It is no longer possible to mention GitHub users in commit messages. This reduces unwanted notifications for some users. Along with Dotnet 10, Visual Studio 2026 is now also generally available. My highlights definitely are the refreshed UI and the much faster response times. It really is almost uncomparable with Visual Studio 2022 in my personal experience. But there are also a ton of other quality of life improvements that really make your life as a developer easier. And I became a big fan of the Copilot Next Edit Suggestion feature that shows you a similar edit to the one you just made if applicable. It came in very handy many times. Same goes for the inline return value display while debugging an application. With Visual Studio Code version 1.106, the inline suggestion feature is now open source. This is a continuation of open sourcing the Copilot chat window. It's always nice to see things going open source. Furthermore, an agent session window was introduced, showing you an overview of all your agent sessions over the different agent providers. There were a lot of quality of life improvements to the agent experience. Like another one is a CLI agent that allows you to use your terminal with natural language if you want to do that. A highly requested feature was finally implemented, the ability to select text in the diff view, which now allows you finally to copy text out of it. Also, you can see refresh icons across the whole UI. When diagnostics are shown, there is a new copy button that copies the diagnostics message, and there is a new inline chat interface in preview. You can read the whole changelog linked in the description if you are interested. And that's already it for this episode. Leave a like if you liked the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss next episode, and see you next time.